First thing, real heiress. After homecoming, took a big bucket, icy water, and rolled through the hypocritical imposter. Just because that a minute ago, this foster sister poured water on the girl, trying to put her in her place, not knowing what the wrong person's business is. These small tricks, in the girl's eyes, were just baby babble, because a girl in a past life was the Dowager Empress, ruled for 20 years. She tore schemers on the bed and crushed the rebellious princes, making his way through palace intrigues. 72 concubines, ranked second in power in the empire. But even she couldn't resist time and died of a disease. When she opened her eyes again, with surprise discovered that did not die. Looking at unfamiliar surroundings, the girl was completely confused, and suddenly other people's memories flooded into her mind. She found out that the adoptive parents of the former mistress of the body, to provide a luxurious life for her daughter in 17 years ago, they replaced children, constantly bullied by adopted daughter, until her real parents found her. Just now, she realized that she moved 200 years ahead, becoming a real heir to a rich family, replaced 18 years ago. And her hypocritical foster sister, still pretending to be unhappy, with tears begging the girl not to kick her out. But such a hypocrite. For the former Dowager Empress, she saw through, and immediately taught her well. After seeing this, the older and middle brothers were shook. Said that girls should not tear anger on their foster sister, and told to apologize. Barely they finished, how the girl's grandfather came, and she is experienced in palace intrigues, immediately realized that this retired department, old man and is the real head of the family. So immediately pushed away the hypocritical sister and ran up to her grandfather to enlist his support. Girl said that 18 years wandered and does not know the rules of etiquette, but understands family problems cannot be brought out. Said she just came back, and the foster sister is already threatening to leave the house. If people find out about it, they will say that family can't accept an adopted daughter, and petty my slap was for that. To teach her respect for you, Grandpa. After these words, the hypocrite was furious, but Grandpa found the girl's words reasonable and worthy, elegant, and praised her. He immediately announced that in 10 days on anniversaries, will announce her heiress status, and told the housekeeper, prepare the largest guest room for girl. But the hypocrite started pretending again, plainly said, how can you let your sister live in the guest room? And told Grandpa what wants to give up his room. Hypocrite. Just wanted to seem caring in front of my grandfather. Actually though, not going to give up the room at all. Unexpectedly, the girl immediately thanked the kind sister, adding that he will not be ceremonious and will accept the offer. This completely puzzled hypocrite. Grandfather, I am your own granddaughter. Your home is my home. Yes, guest room. No matter how big it is for guests, do relatives live in guest rooms? True same. After hearing this, Grandpa thought that granddaughter is right and told to prepare the reception room, daughters for girl, and then left the living room to rest. Rules. Intrigue number 1, hold on to the right patron, and the victory will be yours. After Grandpa left, middle brother impatiently intervened, demanding to girl apologize immediately and give the room back. Foster sister started pretending to be unhappy again, stopping brother and saying that sister just came back from the village, has the right to be angry, and even if her sister takes her things, she's not offended. But such tricks the girl saw 200 years ago. And the next moment she started sobbing, talking about his misfortunes. Said that after the substitution, lost 18 years of happy life. Not only lost the love of the family, but also endured abuse from her parents. Foster sister then showed the scars on her body to both brothers. And as expected, after these words, they were left without words. Rules of intrigue number 2. Be able to use your weaknesses. They punched defense better than sharp swords. Middle brother didn't say anything else. Just took away the adopted sister. A big brother, feeling guilty, took out a bank card with 5 million, like pocket money for a girl, and lovingly added to in the future. She asked him for everything, what he wishes, but the girl immediately offered internship in a family company. Big brother immediately agreed, saying that we'll organize immediately because these 5 million did not suit her. As in the past, when she fought her way through the concubines' intrigues to power, she wanted more than just temporary wealth, and aspired to the top of power, wanting to hold power firmly in their hands. Early morning the next day, sisters came to the company of Big Brother, and the hypocrite immediately stepped forward, introducing herself, saying that she is the daughter of the Falcon's family, asking for support in the future, and deliberately silent about the status of the real heiress, calling her a relative from the village, which Big Brother took for an internship. Hypocrite thought, what in front of so many people? Girl won't dare to object. But next moment, a girl stood up and revealed her identity. Stated that she's the only true Falcon's heiress. And the foster sister did not just imposter, add that the hypocrite's parents committed a crime, replacing children and changing their fates. Our Falcon family of their goodness. We do not settle scores with people like you. Out of pity, keep holding you. And I will not feud with the adopted daughter. After these words, colleagues finally understood which one is the real heiress, and the imposter whose identity was revealed lost control, told the girl to shut up, but she did not even look at her and just left. Enraged imposter saw the cooler and poured a glass of water, walked up to the girl and said that wants to apologize and calm her down. But when the girl reached out for the glass, imposter drenched her face, not knowing that she will have to pay dearly for it. Sister, don't think bad. In our big city, dousing with water is a welcome ritual. I forgot that you grew up in the village and do not know this. The imposter was very happy with herself, thinking that publicly humiliated the girl and finally took revenge. Then she specifically reminded everyone that her fiancé is the marketing director, so that no one interferes and mind your own business. But she could not imagine that such scenes a girl experienced 200 years ago. And now her decision was just as simple. How and then repay with the same coin. The girl walked up to the cooler, took a water bottle, and slowly headed to her hypocritical sister. Then, like 200 years ago, poured all the boiling water on her head. And that was an experience accumulated over the years of palace intrigue. You cannot show weakness. Rules of intrigue number 3. An eye for an eye with double power.